What up, people? It's your boy Sunny Day here. Here to give my opinion and assessment on this overturning of the Roe v. Wade. Now, first off, let me start off by saying, hear me out. I am pro-choice, but I'm also pro-life. Now, on BET Awards, Jasmine Sullivan came on the stage and asked the fellas, will we back them up? Speaking for me, yes. But at the same time, y'all must understand it's going to take more than just the fellas backing you up. It's going to take more than just protesting. Violence is definitely not going to help. What do I mean by that? Okay, it's like we in a courtroom. Just picture the courtroom. You got two sides making an argument. The main thing is one side got to prove that their reasoning is better than the others. So you have pro-life, you have pro-choice. Now, to be pro-choice, you got to understand the pro-life, the pro-choice, y'all got a lot of things stacked against y'all. You know, the pro-life have a better argument right now. Why? Because for centuries, there has been options put in place to prevent pregnancy. Run that again. There is options that has been put in place that's been there for a long time to prevent pregnancy. Meaning, pro-choice, you have the choice to decide whether you're going to have protected or unprotected sex. You have condoms, you have birth control, abstinence. I know that's a reach, but it's there. Pro-choice, you can't make poor choices. What are those poor choices? You in the club, see a nice dressed guy, he smell good. Ooh, girl, he fine. Ooh, I'm getting him some. I'm going to throw it in a circle tonight. Now you end up getting pregnant. Now you realize this ain't the guy for you. Now you want to get an abortion. Poor choice. Poor choice. Ooh, girl, look at his hair. Ooh, girl, he a baller. Ooh, girl, he got that bag. Or cause the nigga say, you know I'm gonna take care of you. He take you home. One night stand, you pregnant. You call him the next day, you don't hear from him no more. Now you want an abortion. Another poor choice. You meet a man. He got kids. You never hear him talk about his kids. Say he gonna call him. Never on the phone with him. He's spending all his time with you, so therefore he's never with his kids. Then you have a baby bound. That's a poor choice. Another poor choice. You must understand you like a man, but you don't know if he gonna stick around. So you figure if you get pregnant, this would make him stay around. When we all know a baby does not keep a man. Run that again. A baby does not keep a man. So once again, that's poor choice. Women, you got to talk to your younger generation, the generation that you're in. Have the generation before you talk. Because their argument, they got a good argument. Look at all these kids that's 11 and 12 running around. Robbing, carjacking, drugged out. Why? Because the parents ain't at home. The daddy is gone. The mama too busy in the club running the street. She don't want to raise them. Most of them getting raised by their older siblings who's too immature to be raising anything. Poor choice. You must understand these poor choices is going to hurt the women who are responsible, who realized in the early stage that they thought they was ready, now they're not ready. Or the condom broke. You know, because accidents do happen. Or health reasons. Now you're going to pay the price for the pro-choice people that's making poor choices. I'm also pro-life. Well, how can I be that? Because a baby doesn't ask to be here. I'm really not with abortions. I raised all my kids. I'm on my last two, my youngest two. I was in all their life. I'm in all their lives. A baby doesn't ask to be here. When I was a kid, they did abortions up to 6 months. 0 to 3 months, it was cheaper. After that, it was more expensive because of the procedure. They got to go in, break limbs and all that. I'm pro-life when it comes to that because that's inhumane. Like, if it gets to that point, you might as well just have a baby. Y'all must understand these decisions. Some of these decisions that they made has to be based off those irresponsibilities. When you got that female out here that's get pregnant just off a one night stand, knowing she ain't want to be pregnant, so she should have had protected sex, but you like it raw. I gotta have that feeling. But then you want to get an abortion. Then you're able to have sex again, you get pregnant, have another abortion and another abortion. And right after that, that's poor choice. Or you have sex, you're not ready, you let this man talk you into having a baby. And you're not ready, now he disappeared. Now you want to get a baby up for adoption. I'm pro-life when it comes to that because those adoptions and those foster homes and the DCFS custodies, it's bad things happening there. I have family members in there. There's bad things happening there. Abuse, rape, all type of things happen in those homes, in those situations. Plus, when a kid is adopted, its chances are they're going to grow up with mental issues because a lot of them still be wondering who their parents are. They never really get to enjoy life because now they wondering, why did my parent give me up? Why am I not loved? I'm pro-life for those kids because they don't deserve that. Because of someone was being irresponsible. It's bad that women get raped, sometimes get pregnant from that raping. It's bad for them because they're not going to be able to make that conscious decision for their mental to get rid of that baby. So you have to talk to your women as well. Educate them on these things to understand. You have to have more of a reason than just saying, no one should be able to tell me what to do with my body. Because at the same time, those options are out there for you to prevent pregnancy. But I am pro-life and I'm pro-choice. I just don't agree that someone should tell you that you absolutely can't get an abortion. For you men out there, if you the type that's having kids and you're not in your kids' life, you ducking and running, not raising your kids, you have no opinion. You're irrelevant because you're not pro-choice or pro-life. Because you can't be pro-choice because you chose to run, walk away from that kid, leave him stranded with a single parent mother. You can't be pro-life because you didn't stick around for the kid to help manage his life so he can possibly grow up the right way. We must understand what's going on here. You can't just use violence. You got to play the game the way it needs to be played. You got to have the right ammunition. These abortions, these unnecessary abortions and everything been going on for a long time. And I'm saying it like that because that's the reality. I'm still pro-choice. I'm standing with y'all. But y'all must understand, they can use all these things and their argument will be better than yours. Another thing we must do. You see how they promote the presidential elections to us, and that's the main election that everybody stand in line for? The younger people. The younger people are the reason why Obama got in office. The younger people and the minorities. The younger people are the reason why Biden beat Trump. The TikTokers, all the social media lights, the younger generation, y'all did that. But that's an important election, but the primaries is just as important because Even though they overturned Roe v. Wade, they still leaving it in the hands of the the governors of the state to choose for the abortions to be legal or illegal. So the primaries just went on. It's a lot of states that doesn't even have Democrats running. What I'm trying to get at is, okay, the people from the insurrection, a lot of those people who got locked up in that insurrection, if y'all pay attention to the news, a lot of those people attend those political luncheons, those political banquets. They rubbing elbows with the politicians, your congressmen, your governors, your senators, your president. They rubbing elbows with them. They got pictures of them in these banquets and these luncheons. So right now at this time, you see Donald Trump was on that stage at that pro-life rally. Donald Trump has getting his little minions in place so that this overturn can stick. Because we're not in line at this election. It's more elderly people. We not even paying attention to this, to vote for our governor, alderman, and all that. Every election is important. So right now at this point, we might be burnt on this one. And another thing I want to know, I was watching the news and I think it's Freeman, Illinois, they still legal on abortions. And they say they preparing for a wave of females to come get the procedure. My question is, why is it so many females that need an abortion right now? Why is it so many females needing an abortion? To the government, you pro-life, y'all celebrating pro-life, but if you so pro-life, life doesn't just stop at a baby. It starts with a baby, but it doesn't end there. If you're pro-life, the police chief and the police of Uvalde, Texas should be in jail right now because all those little lives was lost in that school while they were standing outside. If you're pro-life, George Zimmerman should be in jail because a grown man provoked a 16-year-old kid. That kid got the better of him, so he turned around and murdered him. If you're pro-life, he should be in jail. Life doesn't end at the baby. This is big business. Now y'all gonna help Philly keep these adoption homes filled. DCFS gonna stay filled. You must get to play the game the way it's supposed to be played. It's just my assessment and my opinion though. Let me know what y'all think in that comment section. Hit that like and that subscribe. But yes, I am pro-choice. No one should tell you what to do with your body. It is your body. But understand, you must make better choices with your body. Sunny day.